What's going on, guys? Dr. Brute 7 signing in back with another tutorial video. This time it's going to be another PlayStation 4 tutorial video. We jailbroke our PlayStation 4s on the firmware versions 11.00 thanks to the official Flow for his amazing works. If you are looking to jailbreak your PlayStation 4 on firmware versions 11.00 or lower, video links in the description, go ahead and check it out. And also there's another video where I show you guys how to install FPKGS in the best possible way on your jailbroken PlayStation 4. You can find that video as well in the description. Today we're going to be talking about backwards compatibility. On your jailbroken PlayStation 4s, you would be able to emulate and run PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, PlayStation 1 along with certain Sega Saturn titles. There will be certain limitations. Compatibility list is also linked in the description. You can go ahead and check it out, which games are supported, which games plays with minor to major glitches, and also there are some settings involved. I'm going to be talking about those in a little bit. All right, let's start with the odd one out, which is Sega Saturn, followed by the PlayStation family. Okay, go to the link in the description and download the FPKG converter. In order for these games to run, first we need to convert them to FPKG formats. Then we are going to directly install them on our jailbroken PlayStation 4s. All right, just download the RAR files, extract them. You're going to get these folders and also get a hold of the game backups. Despite of me saying this several times, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a couple of comments asking me where to get the game backups from. Just take a look outside your window. You're going to find all the answers. Nature is the solution. We're going to head over into the extracted Saturn FPKG version 1.2 folder, run the application. We're going to be met with this window. Very thanks to Javu for creating these FPKG converters. You can say your thanks to him by supporting him through Ko-Fi. Okay, so for certain of these platforms, bin-queue format games are preferred and supported, which goes for the Sega Saturn as well. There is a way to create .q file format if you only have the backups in bin format. You can do it through image burn. That's also linked in the description. Since I already have the .q format ready, I'm just gonna run by real fast on how to create or from which option to create the Q file from. Once you start image burn, head over to tools, create Q file, and then you're gonna drag the .bin file here and then press on OK and select your destination. The Q file is going to be created. So that's basically how you create Q file if you do not have a Q file. Alright, so just select the .q file. You can also select the cover picture by downloading it from the internet. And for jailbroken PlayStation 4s that are 5.05 or lower, just make sure that you check this box that says firmware 5.05 backport. Otherwise you won't be able to run these games. Head over to the new next tab that says game config. You can select a bunch of options. If you want widescreen, hacks or something like that, then you can do that. There's borders, there's also, and that's it. After that, click on create FPKG. It's gonna ask you for the destination. You can select your destination and hit on OK, and it's going to start creating the FPKG. So I already have the FPKG created for this one, for the Sega Saturn, for this version. So it's right over here. So we're gonna head over into PSX now, PsOne. All right, let's start with PsOne. Same thing, run the application from the extracted folder. Okay, now here's the thing. For PsOne games, again the same thing. We need the .q file format, otherwise we won't be able to create the FPKG. There are some PsOne games which has multiple disks. You can combine them or you can create them separately as separate FPKGs. One great example is Resident Evil 2. So Resident Evil 2 comes with 2 disks. So let's try to combine them both together. Select the disk 1 first, disk 1 Q file format. Alright, now we're gonna select the disk 2. Yeah, make sure that you increase the number of disks here as you add along the disks. So we have 2 disks and we have selected these 2 Q files. Now for the icon, we can select cover picture. There you go. Let's head over to the next tab. Now there are certain things that happens with certain games like Resident Evil 2. It says that there's going to be an issue with the FMV, which basically the cinematics, so there is a fix for that. Yeah, so make sure that you take a look at the compatibility list before creating the FPKG. So let's fix the cinematics for Resident Evil 2. There's a link that says emulator configuration. We're just gonna click on it, direct it here. We're gonna select this entire thing, copy it, open up Notepad, and then just paste it over there and save the config.txt file. I'm just gonna save the file here, and now select the config.txt file here. There you go. All right, done. You can also force 60 Hz. This is basically for PAL versions of the games that only supports 50 Hz, so you can do that as well. And also you can emulate analog sticks. Analog sticks was still an experimental phase during PlayStation 1 era. We do not have too many games that use the analog sticks, so you can emulate the analog sticks if you want to. So yeah, that's basically what you need to do here. And then create FPKG, select the location. I'm just gonna select the location as desktop and press on OK, and just wait for it to create the FPKG. Also, additionally, you can skip the boot logo, the PlayStation boot splash screen if you want. I already have it selected. There you go, it says PKG created right over here. Next, we're going to convert PlayStation portable games. Head over into the extracted PSP FPKG folder, run the FPKG application. Now, for PlayStation portable games, we only need to select the image files. Pretty straightforward. Just get a hold of the image files and select game. If there's any kind of custom configurations, you can do that here. If not, that's totally fine. I do not have a splash image for Miami Vice, so I'm just gonna disregard that, but I think it already selected a splash image, so that's totally fine. We're just gonna go ahead and create the FPKG by selecting the location, and done. Okay, FPKG has been created. Let's check our FPKG. There you go. All that remains is PS2 FPKG conversion. Let's head over into the PlayStation 2 FPKG folder, run the application. Now we have a bunch of tabs for PlayStation 2 FPKG creator. All right, you can use ISO backups, so that's totally fine with the PS2. All right, it got initiated. So same thing, if you have multiple disks, you're first gonna increase the disk number and then just select the disk. So I do not have a cover picture for this as well. Okay, let's head over into the graphics tab. Now you can upscale your graphics a little bit, edge smooth, bilinear. You can up render it to 2x2 or keep it as default. Display mode full, 16:9. There's like different aspect ratios and shader if you want to add scan lines or something like that. All right, so it says add widescreen patches. It says available, so we're just gonna check on this. Additionally, you can also use your PlayStation Vita for remote playing. So there is different types of key map layout. You can select the layout and then you just move on with the FPKG creation. You can also import your PS2 memory card backup here. So let's just say you used an emulator or something before, already have a save game backed up on the virtual memory card file. Select the virtual memory card file and just, apply it here. All right, if we move over to the general tab, there's like two different types of emulator, Jack V2 and Rogue V1. So I'm just gonna stick with Jack V2 and yeah, just go ahead with the FPKG file creation. Okay, so the process has been finished. Okay, so we are done with creating all the FPKGs. Now we're gonna insert a USB memory stick formatted to exFAT format, and we're gonna transfer all our converted FPKGs. Okay, so we're done with the transferring process. That didn't take much time at all. Great. Time to plug the USB into our PlayStation 4s. Okay, so our USB drives has been connected. Let's head over into Goldhand, debug settings, package installer. There we go, we have all these package files. Let's just install all packages. I hope it's going to work because, like I've said, certain games are not gonna work properly, they're gonna glitch, so fingers crossed. Let's see, I'm kind of excited. Super excited. I'm excited. Installing 2 out of 4. Jesus! Oh my god, why am I getting so excited? I think it's because my creating cycle is on point. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. 3 out of 4. Come on, man. I should have hit my triceps today, but before going to work. But fuck, I was feeling so lazy. You know what? Alright, ready to use. Package 4 out of 4. Wow, this one didn't take much time at all. Okay, we have every one of these FPKGs installed. So let's just head over onto the live area. There you go. Miami Vice, Cold Winter. I didn't add the cover picture of this. Resident Evil 2, Leon disc. What the fuck? Wait, where is the second one? This is weird. And then Time Commando. You know what? This is kind of weird. Let's try to run Resident Evil 2 first. Okay. Now the game is running. Oh, there you go. If you press the options button, you're gonna get the system menu. Oh, there you go. Disc 1 and disc 2. We can change to disc 2. This change to disc 2. I think this is Claire's disc, right? Hell yeah, swap the discs. I think it was just not named correctly, that's why. Resident Evil 2. I never played Resident Evil 2, you know guys. I have never played the classic Resident Evil 2, even though I played the Resident Evil remake. And yeah, let's try to skip this. Okay, this is Claire, as you can see. This is Claire Ross. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, let's change the disc to Leon and see what we can do. Game is running very fast and smooth. I don't know if you guys are experiencing the same on the video, because I have a whole lot of applications running. My recording app, everything. But the game is running pretty awesome. 60 FPS, smooth graphics. Oh, damn it. God damn it, bro. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm not good for these. Close the game off. Okay, let's check Time Commando of Sega Saturn, and let's see how this game runs. Hopefully it's going to run well. If you press the touchpad, you're gonna bring up the menu. You're gonna pull up the system menu options, the emulator menu, game settings, button config, screen settings. We're gonna do screen size, max anti-aliasing valid. Wallpaper, we're gonna set a little bit of wallpaper to cover the black areas. Yeah, it's in Japanese, except omae wa mou shinderu nani. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so the game, what is this, bro? Okay, I can jump. What is that thing? I just hit him. I don't know how. Yeah, okay, this is weird. I can't play this, bro. Okay, let's check Cold Winter. I have a little bit of doubt on this game. However, we're gonna check this out, you know. Let's see. Well, everything looks good so far. Well, my controls are a bit inverted, but I hate inverted controls, man. Jeez, man. Press the left directional button to use medpack. Okay. Man, can't believe this was PlayStation 2 era. Impressive. I just can't. I just don't like the inverted controls. Invert y-axis, no. Hold to search targets. Okay. Graphics of this game is so good, man. I can't believe it's a PlayStation 2 game and it looks fucking awesome. Damn. Yeah, everything is great. Even vibration functionality is there. Great, amazing. Alright, so that was a PlayStation 2 game. Only that remains is the PlayStation Portable game. Let's try out the PlayStation Portable game, and then we're gonna wrap this amazing tutorial up. So we have PlayStation Portable, and press start to play. Pretty simple. Pressing the options button pulls up the system menu. Now here I can see a little bit of glitch. Feels like it's going to glitch a bit. Again, it's not going to be perfect like I've told you. Yeah, expect some issues here and there. but still the game I think is running pretty well. That's when, oh damn it. Okay, it's one of those games where you need to aim and shit. I remember playing this game, I finished this game, but yeah, as I grow old, I'm getting less patient and less compatible, you know? Okay, but the game is running pretty well. Pretty sure there should be some sort of like fixes for those glitches. Like I've told you, you can find those by visiting the link in the description, checking by referring to the compatibility list. And yeah, all right, so everything is running pretty well. I'm just gonna close this game and wrap this tutorial up. Additionally, if you want to just create a folder, you can just press the options, add to new folder, name the folder as emulation, EMU. Done. Select content, let's select the contents and confirm. There we go, and we have them all sorted. All right, so that was it for this one. This is how you run the classic games, PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, PlayStation 1, along with Sega Saturn games on your jailbroken PlayStation 4s. If you like this video, please make sure to drop in a like and subscribe. Check out my other contents. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Dr. Brute 7 signing off. Peace.